clever strategy.
I am without
Hopefully
limits.
I can be of assistance now.
So this is the founder of...
It said that upon discovering this temple, Halaphytos deciphered the ancient glyphs that lined its walls, and then proceeded to adapt them for the sorcerer's arts.
What an absolute genius!
Did we hit a dead end?
Well, the Sigma Celica's recesses don't get any deeper than this.
Captain!
Did you find something?
Electromagnetic waves, meaning electricity runs through this plate.
An electric current? Pardon my ignorance, but what's so special about that?
Remember, this is Faithlessness.
Whoops, slipped my mind.
Could you pass me the card from those Chronos researchers?
Did you know about this, Victor?
Not at all. I'm as surprised as you.
Huh. If this isn't a trap, you sure did a good job making it look like one. Relia! Wait! What in the world is this place?
Quite the expanse we stumbled upon.
Whatever this place is, it's certainly not natural.
Yeah, this definitely feels way off. It's almost like we're floating above a planetoid without an atmosphere, not underneath a sanctum.
Relia! Fidel, I know this place.
What do you mean, you know it?
I see something.
I just assumed this thing'd be tinier when we got close.
Can something so wondrous exist here?
Why, sir? This is...
Yeah. This is no simulation, it's real.
Relia! Watch it!
My whole world's changed.
Your past came back to you then?
I was never a regular kid at all. I was created to destroy, to execute orders to kill as an unthinking tool.
Who cares, I say?
Huh?
There are so many kids whose worlds are tragic. They are also much worse than yours is. It isn't how you were born that counts. It's how you act.
Thanks a lot, Fidel. And thanks, friends. I get to be here thanks to you. But my sister's got nobody now. I know I can't do this alone. With your help, though, I know I can. Please lend your aid. Together, we'll set things right.
Let us go. We'll save Feria. Now. Without fail.
I now understand why Kronos chose Faithlessness 4 over all other planets, but I'm still not sure why this place exists on Faithlessness.
We can talk about that once we're above ground. Our communicators get absolutely zero reception down here.
Oh, that's right. With those dampening shields erected, I suppose it's only natural for communications to be affected as well. Let's concentrate on leaving, then.
Kenny here.
Where have you been, Captain? I swear, we've been on the edge of our seats since we lost your signal.
Inside that shield, that's where. So, do you think you can transport us?
Not yet. The signal's still being jammed. Please, get outside its range as soon as possible.
What's up?
Our sensors have picked up Kronos ships. They'll make contact in 12 hours.
General Alma's ship there?
Assumptions, but they may not actually be...
Alright. See? Apparently, some
So
Another try.
Now my clothes are all dirty.
Take advantage of the water.
That wasn't even worth the effort.
Don't take me so lightly! Can't go.
Better than that.
Hardly worth the effort.
Ooh, feels good to be so strong.
What can I say? I'm a perfectionist.
Made it.
A decisive win with minimal casualties.
Scholarship and swordsmanship do have something in common.
I don't know about that. Although, in both disciplines, you must dedicate yourself to finding an answer. So there may be something to what you say.
That's not what I mean.
What?
Both words start with an S, have 3 syllables, and end with ship. Scholarship, swordsmanship. Isn't that interesting?
Don't tease me like that.
Sorry. Okay then, let's reconvene in front of the inn.
Wow, you sure seem like you're in a good mood.
That would be because I just received a letter from someone. And what kind of letter was it? A love letter? Yes, it even came with some hair.
That's not a love letter at all. That's something a stalker would send.
That's nothing to rejoice over. You know, I have been sensing a presence behind me of late.
Aha! So it is from a stalker.
I think you might be right. It must only be a stalker. What a relief.
You okay?
I'm fine with this. As long as it's from a human. I mean, I'm used to stalkers after all.
You're used to them?
You've had a tough life, haven't you?
I think the way that you wear things, it's kind of more. Anyway.
I'm not... ready to retire yet.
like your research. Is it fun?
Very much so. Although, there are certainly times when it's not. Why the sudden interest?
I heard that women are mysterious creatures. They all just want to have fun. So, I don't want to do things that aren't fun.
Relia, you're saying you wouldn't help us unless it was fun for you?
No, I'd help you.
I know that. Just remember that one man here is an idiotic creature. You're better off not listening to him.
Okay, I won't.
Whoops.
Mission accomplished.
And here we go.
That's it?
How's this?
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
Emerson, you can't look Anne in the eye, right?
No. That's not true. Not at all.
I know this one. Here, you'd say Anne has you whipped.
Whoa. Who taught you that phrase? Was it Miki?
It was Miki, wasn't it?
Emerson, you're scary.
Whoosh.
Can I ask what you usually do?
I provide scientific and technical support, but I also do combat training during peacetime. I am in the military, after all.
You must be the highest of the high ranking.
I just have a special job, that's all. Captain Kenny's the truly elite one.
What? You're telling me that old Captain Kenny is an elite person in your country?
He may not look it, but the captain comes from one of the most highly respected families around.
You don't say. A respected family.
Okay. We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
Is something wrong?
Well, the board you taught me how to use is no longer working.
Were you looking for something?
I was looking for training halls.
Well, we have a training room.
Can you be so kind as to show me the way? I don't want to break this again.
Do you happen to know when Anne's birthday is?
Yes, indeed. Are you gonna get her something?
I mean, she saved me when I got hit by those gleaming sticks. So, I would like to pay her back sometime, if I can.
I see.
Despite the aura she puts off, Anne likes cute things, right? That's why I was thinking of getting her a handkerchief embroidered with a cat.
I bet she'll love it. You know, I saved you too, so what'll you be getting me as a present?
I'll think of something good, just wait.
I can barely contain myself.
meet in front of the turbo lift.
Good. It moved. It's embarrassing to have to talk to the air to get things to work.
Miki, you like it when someone does Gucci Gucci Goo on your feet, don't you?
What? Not in a million years. It tickles.
But even though your mouth says no, your heart means yes, right?
Wait a sec. Who taught you that nonsense? It was Emerson, wasn't it? Who else could it be? He's gonna be missing teeth when I get through with him.
Miki, you're scary.
We're technically on duty, sir, so I don't think you should be drinking.
We're already breaking a treaty. By comparison, this is a drop in the bucket.
You should still lay off the alcohol.
You need to lighten up. Besides, this planet's drinks are top-notch. You know what they say, where there's humanity, there's alcohol.
As you wish. Just don't forget your regularly scheduled transmission with Commander Dean in 10 minutes.
That's in 10 minutes? Why didn't you tell me earlier? Uh-oh.
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift. Pardon me.
Jeez, why are you so riled up?
What's happened to her is a travesty.
Who, Relia?
Yes. To be dragged from place to place at such a young age, all because you were given symbological powers.
Who knew you had maternal instincts?
Don't try to turn this into some joke.
Sorry.
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
You're late entirely too often, Captain. Please be more punctual.
Seriously?
You were 12 minutes, 2 seconds late for that rendezvous, 2 minutes, 33 seconds late another time, and 38 seconds late for breakfast today.
Give me a break. 38 seconds doesn't count as late.
If someone were to perform their duty 38 seconds late during an operation, what would you say then?
You win. I'll be more careful.
What's the situation?
A fleet of 4 Kronos ships is currently on course for the Faithlessness system. At this rate, they should make contact with us in fewer than 7 hours.
4 of them. Why would they think they need so many?
Captain, we're receiving a transmission from the Kronos fleet.
Put them on screen.
Greetings. This is President Mutal of the Central Kronos government.
The president?
Huh?
Wait, why would their president be here?
Serious.
It's my distinct pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. President. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Emerson T. Kenny, and I'm the captain of this humble Pan-Galactic Federation vessel, the Charles de Gaulle.
It's an honor to meet you, Captain Kenny.
Oh, no, sir. I assure you, the honor's all mine. If you don't mind me asking, Mr. President, what is it that has brought you to this frontier?
Let's get right down to business. Certain high-ranking officials in our military have terminated contact with us. Despite our numerous attempts, we still have not successfully reached them.
You mean General Alma?
Well then, I see you're already privy to some of the details. Let me be clear. We have no intention of renouncing the Charter and fiduciary no-fly zones. We ratified that treaty with the Pan-Galactic Federation and will continue to abide by its statutes. In contrast, General Alma is colluding with the anti-Federation faction of the military to incite a coup d'etat, and eschewing the Charter is one part of their scheme.
Well, sir, that's our understanding of it, too.
How would Kronos ever have a future if we disregard it? It's impossible. We can't fight a civil war while simultaneously fighting one abroad with the Federation. What they are perpetrating is lunacy. On behalf of the Central Kronos government, I officially request the Pan-Galactic Federation's military support in this conflict. Without your cooperation, we cannot hope to prevent Alma's coup d'etat.
I'll relay your request to our organization's commander with utmost haste, and I'll do my best to have a response for you by the time you reach the Faithlessness system. I can't, however, make any promises.
Your effort is much appreciated, Captain. Hopefully the answer we receive is an affirmative one. Mutal, over and out.
I'll talk to the commander in my quarters. Delacroix, you're in charge while I'm gone.
Yes, sir.
You're going to trust someone who was your enemy up until now?
Kronos isn't necessarily our enemy. It's General Alma and his faction that are.
What if it turns out both groups are conspiring together?
With technology this powerful and dangerous, you have to be careful. Misusing it could result in the deaths of hundreds of millions of people. Not only that, it could even destroy whole civilizations.
And that's a reason not to go to war? Sounds like sophistry to me.
When you become as advanced as we are, you'll realize you can't just start wars whenever you want, no matter who the enemy is.
Are you saying we can't comprehend because our brains are as underdeveloped as our planet?
That's not what I meant.
Sorry. Let's not continue this conversation. I respect your decision.
Thank you.
Pardon me.
The Kronos fleet's about to enter normal space. They'll be within Faithlessness 4's orbital trajectory in 5 minutes.
Understood. They're emissaries, so we'll welcome them as we would any diplomat. Put him on screen.
What's this guy do, like guns blazing, like pretty much seeing a bolt?
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. President. We have yet to receive any transmission from Central Command.
There's no need for you to apologize. These things often do take time.
I appreciate it.
Captain, there's an incoming transmission from Central Command.
Put them on. Commander Dean, I'm pleased to report that the President has already arrived in our sector.
I see. President Mutah. It's been quite some time.
Yes, it certainly has, Commander Dean.
Allow me to dispense with the formalities. The Federation Security Council just finished an emergency session, and I assume both you and Captain Kenny are anxiously awaiting the results.
Please.
Based on Captain Kenny's report, along with the logs from his ship, the Council's decision is thus. The Pan-Galactic Federation accepts the Central Kronos government's request for aid. As the representative body of the Pan-Galactic Federation, it is our top priority to ensure that peace is maintained. Thus, while we will indeed provide our resources to you, we recommend the utilization of non-violent methods with the opposition.
We appreciate the help.
However, there is no guarantee that General Alma's faction can be reasoned with peacefully. In such an event, we advocate the use of force to subdue them.
As you wish. We shall endeavor to solve things peacefully, resorting to military action only if that proves fruitless.
Furthermore, the Charles D. Gold is by far the closest Federation vessel to Kronos territory at this time. Not only that, but it also happens to be the fastest ship in our illustrious fleet. Therefore, Captain Kenny, I appoint you as the Federation's official ambassador.
I'll do my utmost to serve fittingly in this new capacity.
One more thing. I will dispatch reinforcements to your destination. It's unlikely, however, that they'll arrive in time. You're on your own in regards to cooperating with the Central Kronos government.
Thanks for the warning, sir.
I have nothing further, Mr. President. But is there anything you would like to add?
I am deeply moved by the extent of your government's generosity.
Very well. Then I shall take my leave. Captain Kenny, do the Federation proud. I'll send the mission details to your ship later. Please make sure you review them. Understood?
Ooh, an insurrection
Understood.
now.
Dean, over and out.
There you go. I look forward to working with you, Mr. President.
As do I. Now, sorry if this is a bit too forthright, but let me share what we know about the sector in which General Alma is currently hiding.
You already know where he is?
We haven't simply been twiddling our thumbs on the sideline this whole time, you know. There is a certain asteroid belt 300 light-years from Kronos Station 4, and it is there that the rebel faction has clandestinely erected its hideout. Let me send you the data we have on it.
If we know where they are, I say we start heading there this instant.
Very well. We'll send a fleet of ships from the Kronos governmental forces in the meantime. They ought to be able to rendezvous with us once we enter opposition territory.
Do you know how many ships there are in the rebel fleet?
A dozen or so. But the real problem isn't their numbers, it's their firepower. They have all our most advanced battle cruisers at their disposal.
Sounds like we'll need to fight tooth and nail to win.
Either way, our ship will follow dutifully behind you.
May we come out of this on top, sir. Kenny, over and out. Engines to half power. Once we leave this trajectory, cruise at warp 14 to the coordinates the President sent.
Yes, sir. Engines at half until we leave trajectory. Then cruise at warp 14 until destination.
It'll be a while until we arrive, so do what you will in the meantime.
Captain, transmission incoming.
From who?
I don't know. It says the source is unidentified. Should we pick up?
Yes, on screen.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I'm so glad you decided to come, Captain Kenny.
Well, if it isn't General Alma himself.
How fortuitous that you live. For now my wish to face you in battle can be granted.
We've been dispatched as official ambassadors of the Federation. We wish to negotiate peace, not fight.
Negotiate peace? The Federation? Is that supposed to be a joke? Well, do you see me laughing?
It's true that I'd like to settle this without resorting to violence.
You browbeat us into signing away our sovereignty, and now you have the gall to demand our unconditional surrender with a straight face? When will this farce ever end?
We formed this alliance for the sake of preserving peace. None of the Federation's members would ever force you to join it against your will.
That's mere semantics. No matter. The time for debate has passed. Federation's nothing more than a government-run gang. Consequently, I have no qualms about using it as a guinea pig for our new space-time symbology. First, I'll slaughter you and the traitors who sold our home world. Then you know what I'll do? Use your corpses to fuel a beacon for a new Kronos!
What a shame we couldn't work things out.
I have a message for the stripling who fancies himself guardian to my test subject. Wet your proverbial blade, for you're about to see whose symbology is truly the greatest.
His location?
The asteroid belt from the data that President Mutal sent us, apparently.
What a grand gesture from the General. Anne, see to it that President Mutal's flagship gets the transmission records and data analysis.
Yes, sir.
I estimate that it'll take around 16 hours to reach the asteroid belt where General Alma is hiding. No matter how we end up settling this conflict, it'll be settled by sometime tomorrow. I recommend you rest while you can.
We'll meet in front of the turbo lift.
What's with the long face now?
I thoroughly failed at cleaning up.
Well, it's not often you hear of people thoroughly failing at something like that.
If it fails the first 3 times, try 100 times.
What exactly is that about?
It's something my mentor used to say. He'd use it whenever an experiment of mine failed. What he meant was that 2 or 3 failures could still fall within the margin of error.
And if you fail 100 times, try 1,000,000 times, right? I'll keep trying.
Good luck.
So, First Officer, how's the hunt for a bride coming? What about that cute officer you said you went out to eat with the other day? No good, I take it. In that case, not to worry. I'll introduce you to another girl.
Captain?
Yeah?
Please give it a rest.
Find the mana. I'm trying to find the mana ribbon.